Listen without rushing. Sandra's dream stories. Iron Hands. At the edge of a great forest lay a place the villagers avoided hunter. Who entered did not return, and the trees seemed to hold their breath when anyone came too close. At last the king sent a trusted man to uncover what waited inside. He never returned. A second followed, then a third, and still the forest kept its secret. The king's young son watched all this in silence. Curiosity settled in him like a slow fire. He asked for permission to go himself, and though the court laughed at the idea, the king allowed it, believing the forest would turn the boy back as it had the others. The prince rode in with only a dog for company. Soon the dog vanished near a dark pool, swallowed without sound. The prince tied a bucket to a rope and lowered it into the water. When he drew it up, an iron hand rose with it, gripping the edge. From the pool emerged a wild man, his skin dark as rusted metal, his hair hanging heavy and tangled. The prince did not flee. He stood still and met the creature's eyes. "I am Iron Hans." The man said, "Keep me here no longer, and I will serve you." The prince brought him back, and Iron Hans was locked in a courtyard cage. Time passed. One afternoon, while playing with a golden ball, the prince dropped it into the cage. Iron Hans said he would return it only if the boy unlocked the door. The prince hesitated, then did it. Iron Hans stepped out and disappeared into the forest. That night, he returned quietly and stood beneath the prince's window. "If you wish to come with me," he said, "you must leave without farewell." The boy climbed down and followed deep in the forest. Iron Hans gave him work. Not heavy but precise. He guarded a well whose water shone like gold, and Iron Hans warned him never to let anything fall inside. For a long time the boy obeyed. Then one day he leaned over the edge and saw his reflection, curious. He dipped his finger in the water, and it turned gold at once. Afraid, he hid the hand behind his back. "Iron Hans saw everything. You have broken trust," he said, "but you are not cast away. You must now walk your own road." The boy was sent into the world with nothing but his golden finger hidden under a glove. He found work tending horses, quiet and unnoticed. At night he slipped away to wash himself in a stream, scrubbing at the dirt of the day as if he could wash the past away with it. A kingdom nearby prepared for war. The young man asked permission to join the fight, promising only to care for the horses. When the battle turned desperate, he slipped into the forest and called Iron Hans. The wild man appeared with armor and a horse that shone like flame. "Fight," he said, "and return unseen." The young man charged into the battle, fierce and fast, turning the tide. Before anyone could see his face, he vanished again, returning the armor and the horse. This happened 3 times, each battle more decisive than the last. The king noticed. After the final victory, he ordered the unknown hero found. At a feast held in honor of peace, the young man attended as a servant. The king's daughter, watching closely, recognized the movement of his hands, the way he carried himself. She asked him to dance. When he refused, she reached for his glove. The golden finger was revealed, bright and unmistakable. The truth came out. At last Iron Hans appeared before them all. No longer wild, no longer iron, but a man restored. He had been bound by a curse, broken only when someone met him without fear and kept faith longer than fear could last. The young man stood taller than, not because of crowns or victories, but because he had learned to carry strength quietly, to lose guidance and still move forward. The forest no longer frightened anyone. It had given back what it held. This was Sandra's dream stories. Enjoy the next story. And don't forget to follow. And join the community.